So tryouts are coming up quick. You're excited, you're maybe a little bit nervous, but you want to get yourself prepared and you want to do the best that you can possibly be. This video is going to help you do that. I'm going to address how to prepare for a soccer tryout, or football tryout, and how you can show up with confidence and the ability to impress coaches and really just play the best that you can possibly play. So first of all, you have to plan for action. You know the date of your trial. The key is to start as far in advance as possible. If you're waiting and saying, oh, there's a week, now I'll start training, you're wasting your time. It's too late. The more time you can give yourself to prepare, the better chances you're going to have at succeeding and the better chance you're going to have at impressing the coaches. So start early. It's never too early to start. Obviously, you don't want to overtrain and overexert yourself, but that's why you have to incorporate certain periods of rest throughout your progression, throughout your pre-tryout training. It's up to you to map out how you're going to train, how you are going to improve. So you can do this on a piece of paper. And the key is to address, like I said in my free training guide, like I say in all my stuff, the key is to address every area of your game. You're not just saying, okay, I need to be a better shooter, so I'm going to shoot every day. You need to be a better player, bottom period. If you think you are already good enough, you are kidding yourself, and I'm telling you that right now. So get your head out of your ass. Excuse my language, but I need to get a point across here. If you think you are good enough, you are joking. You are making me laugh, and you're making a fool of yourself. However good you are, you can always get better, and you need to get better if you want to succeed at a top level. So the key is to address every area of your game, not just particular ones. So I'm going to break it down into technical skill, tactical knowledge, physical fitness, and mental toughness, mental training. So let's start with the basic technique. You should be training with a ball every day. Now, I would recommend you train, if you're serious, train 6 days a week. They don't have to be tough training sessions. They can be 1 hour, 45 minutes, but they have to be consistent. They have to be tough, but they don't have to be long is what I should say. They don't have to be long and exhausting. They need to be short and high intensity. So, technical skill, you should be juggling every day. You should be dribbling every day. And when I'm saying dribbling, I want you to really push yourself. It should be speed dribbling, different changes of direction. Go to my channel and watch all my dribbling videos. You'll get an idea of what I mean. The key with the dribbling is to push yourself. The key with the juggling is to push yourself. If basic juggling, left-right, is easy for you, first of all, you should be doing left-right every day, pushing yourself and beating your record. But if that's too easy, you need to challenge yourself in new ways. So different, more advanced juggling techniques. But juggling really is the foundation of ball control. So ball control, juggling, dribbling, shooting every day against a wall, just hitting the ball, left foot, right foot, different techniques, becoming comfortable shooting the ball, being accurate first, and then adding your power. Then you also want to do your passing and receiving, focusing on your first touch. So again, on a wall, just passing the ball, receiving into space, passing again, receiving into space with different parts of your foot. Focus on the pace of your passes and the accuracy. You don't want to give weak passes. You always want to be more accurate with passes and put more speed on the ball. If your passes are too weak, they're going to get intercepted. And a real hard, accurate pass is always going to be successful on the football field. Again, you should be touching on your basic techniques every day. Even professional players work on the basics every single day, and it's so important for your development. So please, please do not neglect the basics. Now let's move into physical training. You should be doing physical training in some form every day. As far as strength training, doing push-ups, calisthenics, bodyweight exercises, working with weights, you want to do that. If you're training full body, is what I would recommend to football players. Train in your full body and do it 3 times a week. We're busy. We have training probably with your team, if not on your own, at least 3 times a week. So for us to go to the gym every day and do weights every day, it's very time consuming. Again, it doesn't have to be long. It can be 30 minutes, 45 minutes, but it has to be hard and it has to be intense. So full body training, you want to do that 3 times a week, and you should be writing all this down right now, and you want to give yourself 48 hours or at least like 1 full day of rest in between. So if you're training on Monday, rest your muscles Tuesday. You can still play soccer on these days, get your ball touches these days, and then Wednesday you come back to the gym, do your weights, do your body weight exercises, whatever you're doing at the time. You should be training in speed and endurance on those off days. So if you're doing weights Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, maybe even Saturday, you can be doing sprints, different types of sprints, agility drills, and also longer sprints, maybe not as high intensity, but longer sprints and recovery, just to work on your endurance and make sure that you can play for a full 90 minutes. Again, with these, it's all about consistency. Lots of players, they talk a big game like they're going to put in the hard work, but a week passes and suddenly they fall out of routine, and it ends up being 2 weeks later and they haven't trained in any fashion, in any form of fitness. So if you want results, you got to be consistent. Rest is very important, but also equally important is hard training and consistent training. Next, let's talk about tactical preparation. So as far as you becoming a better player, understanding the game more, what I would recommend, and I always recommend, is watch professional football as much as possible. What this does is it teaches you how the game should be played. Now, you may not even realize you're learning just because you're watching, but if you watch enough, you will find yourself on the field doing things that professional players do in the games, and you would never have thought of doing these types of things, certain passes, certain runs, certain types of finishes, certain movement off the ball. You would never think of doing these things unless you watch these players. So subconsciously, inside here, you are learning to become a better player and you don't even know it. So watch professional football. Don't just watch the ball. Watch players in specific positions, both on and off the ball. Notice what they do, and you'll watch the best players. They will do similar things. So take note of those things and apply it to your own game. I would suggest you watch, like I said, as much as possible, but at least watch highlights every day. So go to footytube.com. You can just search footytube on Google. It will come up. There's always highlights from today's games, all leagues around the world. Definitely watch the best teams as much as possible, but even lower league professional teams are going to teach you something, because every level of professional football has quality players. Even if you think you're good enough, in reality right now you're probably not good enough. They are miles ahead of you. But that doesn't mean you can't be good enough. I believe in you to become good enough. You just have to believe in yourself, and you have to be open and realize that you can learn from everybody. So watch, learn, and then apply it to your game. Finally, mental training, mental discipline. So as far as a beginner player, an advanced player who thinks they're advanced but doesn't have control of their mind, what I would suggest is most important is to start talking positively to yourself. We can all catch ourselves at certain points in our life, on the field, off the field, talking to ourselves negatively, like saying, oh, I don't know if I can do this. Oh, what if this happens? What if he tackles me? What if I lose the ball? Okay, when you're talking like this to yourself, you're setting yourself up for failure. When you are talking to yourself positively, like, I can do this, I'm the best player on the field, I'm going to work harder than everyone, I'm going to show them how good I am, I'm going to play simple, I'm going to play smart, I'm going to play hard, I can do this. You see the difference in the way I talk to myself, okay? Always try to be as positive as possible, and that's going to help you tons, just doing that straight off the bat. So if you really want to get into more mental training like that, pick up Mental Mastery for Soccer Players. Links in the description box below, because that will help you just take your whole game to a whole new level. Finally, I want to talk about nutrition and hydration, because that's so important and it's so often overlooked. If you want to be in the best physical condition, you want to be ready, you want to have lots of energy, you need to be eating properly. Again, not a week before your trial, 3 months before it, and consistent. Obviously, there's going to be times where you have a little snack, you eat some chocolate, some candy. That's okay, as long as 90% of the time you're eating properly. If you don't know about proper nutrition, go and watch my video on soccer nutrition. You can just search that on YouTube or go to my channel. It'll come up right away. Again, water is so important. You should be trying to drink at least 4 liters a day. I know it sounds like a lot. That's probably a big milk jug of water. And if you want to go for more, go for more. The more you exercise, the more you train, the more water your body needs. It's going to help you flush out toxins. It's going to give you more energy. And it's going to help you recover. You're not going to be sore. You're not going to be stiff. It's going to help you become a better player. The last point I want to make is when you're going into the tryout, be confident. If you've been training hard, harder than anyone else that's there that day, you've been training harder for 3 months in advance, maybe not 3 months, but whatever time period you had, if you were training as hard as you could, you were improving on every level, not just specific areas, you become a better player every day, you have the right to be confident. You can step on that field, believe in yourself, work extremely hard, leave everything on the pitch, because you only have one chance for that tryout. So leave everything out there. Work as hard as you can. Play smart though. Don't overcomplicate things. Show your talent with quick 1-2 passing, 1-2 touching. When you're in the offensive third, that's when you use your individual skills. Be players and take your shots. Score your goals. Make your assists. Be an impact player. But most importantly, be confident in your own ability to do well that day, because you can do it. I believe in you. So start believing in yourself. Thank you for watching this video. Again, mental mastery, links in the description box below. Soccer success secrets. If you really want to do well in the trial, I suggest you get those 2 products and take your game to the highest it's ever been. Please, if you're new to this, get the free training guide before you even look at those advanced programs. Comment, like, come back tomorrow. I'm going to do a new video. We're going to keep improving. I hope you found a lot of value in this video, because I know if you apply what I talked about this, I hope you took some notes, it'll make a huge difference when you show up for your trial. So best of luck. Come back tomorrow, like I said, and we'll see you next time.